To the chosen ones, what I am about to share with you may astonish you, perhaps even leave you breathless. If you're watching this video right now, understand that it is not by mere chance. This moment has been divinely orchestrated. God Himself has guided you here because something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. The truth is undeniable. You are the messenger. Yes, you heard that correctly. The prayers you have whispered in solitude, the hopes you have cherished deep within your heart, and the dreams that once seemed so distant are no longer confined to the realm of possibility. They're making their way into your reality, here and now. This is not just a shift in your mindset. It is a profound spiritual awakening and an energetic transformation. As one of the chosen, you are stepping into a season where everything aligns with divine purpose. The pieces of your life will fall into place with such precision and speed that it will leave you speechless. But this is not a random occurrence. It is a sacred process. To fully embrace this transformative journey, you must understand how to harmonize with these powerful shifts and walk boldly into the manifestation of your destiny. Before we embark on this life-altering message, pause for a moment. Reflect on the significance of being here, now, in this exact moment. Take a deep breath and align your heart with this energy. And if you feel called, amplify the impact of this message by engaging with it. Like this video, subscribe to help spread this light to others, and comment with the number 11. This number carries vibrational power, sending a signal to the universe to magnify the energy of this truth. If you are truly one of the chosen, your spirit will compel you to stay until the very end. Something deep within you already knows that this message was meant for you. If you are not yet ready to receive this truth, you may not make it to the end. But for those who do, prepare yourselves. Your life is about to change forever. In a world saturated with noise and distractions, it takes something extraordinary to be noticed, especially when that something is the truth. Yet, that is precisely what you embody, an unstoppable force of authenticity. Your very existence challenges the falsehoods others rely upon. You are a living disruption to the illusions that have taken root in this world. The moment people recognize that you are not merely a wanderer, but a divine messenger, everything shifts. Their carefully constructed facades begin to crumble, and they are forced to confront the realities they have long avoided. Your presence compels them to see what they have been blind to. Being a messenger does not mean shouting your truth from the rooftops or seeking validation from the masses. It is about living with such unwavering integrity and authenticity that others cannot help but take notice. Your life itself becomes the message. Without uttering a single word, your truth resonates more profoundly than any speech ever could. People are drawn to you not because you demand their attention, but because they sense something within you: clarity, power, and a deep sense of authenticity. At first, they may resist, trying to deny the pull they feel. But eventually, they will come to realize that you embody what they have been searching for all along. Your presence is transformative. It does not merely change the atmosphere of a room. It transforms the very people within it. Those who live by manipulation, deceit, and falsehoods will inevitably fear you. They understand that the truth you carry threatens to dismantle their fragile constructs. And once the truth is unleashed, there is no way to contain its power. Consider this. Have you ever noticed how some individuals thrive in the shadows of deceit, weaving lies to maintain control? They build their power on illusions, convinced that as long as no one uncovers their schemes, they are untouchable. But their greatest fear is you. Not because you seek to harm them, but because your light exposes their darkness. Your mere presence reveals what they have worked so hard to conceal. The energy you carry shatters the false narratives and exposes their fragility. This is not an act of destruction. It is an act of revelation. Manipulators rely on fear, doubt, and confusion to maintain their hold. But the moment the truth is revealed, their grip begins to loosen. Their false world collapses under the weight of your authenticity. Truth is a quiet, unstoppable force. It does not need to be forced or shouted. It simply exists, patiently unraveling lies until only reality remains. This is the power you carry. By standing firmly in what is real, you become a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. There comes a time in every journey when the world wakes up to the truth of who you are. They see it in your actions, your words, and your unwavering presence. They realize that you are not like everyone else. There is something undeniably magnetic, powerful, and real about you that forces them to confront their own beliefs. You are not just here to exist. You are here to lead, to transform, and to illuminate the path for others. Embrace this truth, for it is your calling. Stand tall, chosen one. The world is waiting for your light. They begin to perceive you as more than just another individual navigating the complexities of life. You become a force, a catalyst of change, a messenger imbued with the power to awaken something profound within them, something they may have long ignored or forgotten. When this awakening takes place, it is as if a brilliant light ignites within their minds and hearts. It is not just a fleeting realization. It is a profound recognition that the essence you carry is not merely personal, but universal. People start to understand that the truths you embody are not solely for your own journey, but are meant to resonate deeply within their own lives as well. Your presence becomes a mirror, reflecting possibilities they had not dared to imagine. Authority that relies on manipulation and deceit may appear imposing and unyielding at first glance. Its facade is designed to intimidate, projecting an image of strength and permanence. Yet, beneath this exterior lies fragility. Such authority is precariously built on the unstable foundation of falsehoods and illusions, destined to crumble under the weight of its own lies. When you step into your true power, rooted in authenticity, the fragility of these false authorities becomes glaringly evident. Their carefully constructed illusions begin to unravel. The structures they have erected to maintain control falter, revealing their vulnerability. What once seemed indomitable transforms into a mere house of cards, swaying perilously on the brink of collapse. False authority is not genuine power. It is a mechanism of control born from fear. Fear of exposure, fear of being seen for what it truly is. Standing firmly in your truth disrupts this fragile facade. You become a living challenge to their dominance, a beacon of authenticity that exposes their weaknesses. Your presence serves as an unrelenting mirror, reflecting the instability of their control, forcing them to confront the very fragility they seek to hide. But standing in your authenticity is not without its trials. Doubts creep in, and the world may seem intent on questioning your every choice. Moments of uncertainty are inevitable, yet these moments are also the crucible in which your strength is forged. Your authenticity is not a mere attribute. It is your most profound asset, anchoring you firmly amidst the chaos. Even when the winds of doubt threaten to uproot you, your foundation, rooted in truth, remains unshakable. This steadfastness is what transforms you into a beacon. You become a guiding light, a symbol of hope and resilience for others to follow. In a world increasingly desperate for truth, your courage becomes a source of inspiration. As you stand firm, you spark a ripple effect. Your authenticity empowers others to embrace their own truths, and they, in turn, become beacons, spreading light and hope across a landscape often shrouded in shadows. When a messenger of truth enters a room, the impact is palpable. It is not just the air that shifts, it is the very fabric of the environment. People sense it instinctively. The presence of truth disrupts the status quo, compelling those around to confront their own realities. It challenges their assumptions and invites transformation in ways both profound and inescapable. The power of the messenger does not lie in persuasion or eloquence, but in their unwavering commitment to truth. When the messenger speaks, they do so with an authenticity that cannot be ignored. Their words carry a weight that transcends rhetoric, reaching straight to the core of those who hear them. Though the world may attempt to silence such a voice, the truth it carries is a force far greater than any opposition. In time, Even the most resistant hearts and minds will awaken to the undeniable power of the messenger's words. Carrying the truth is not a task for the faint of heart. It often feels like an immense burden, one fraught with isolation and misunderstanding. To bear the truth is to walk a solitary path, confronting harsh realities while others find solace in comforting illusions. It requires a courage that does not waver, even when the journey becomes arduous and uncertain. Speaking out, especially when it means challenging deeply entrenched beliefs and structures, is never easy. Yet, it is a path that must be walked by those called to it. Despite its weight, the truth is not a burden that can be cast aside. For the messenger, it is an integral part of their very being, an unrelenting force that compels them forward. Even in moments of doubt, when the path ahead seems shrouded in uncertainty, the truth remains a steadfast guide. It is both a responsibility and a gift, the greatest offering they can give to the world. As they share this truth, they awaken others, helping them break free from the chains of ignorance and guiding them toward the light of understanding. The burden of truth also carries with it an unshakable sense of purpose. It is not a role one can escape, for it is deeply woven into the fabric of the messenger's identity. Each step taken in the service of truth strengthens their resolve, shaping them into the person they were always meant to become. The challenges they face refine them, turning the burden into a source of strength. Through this journey, they become a pillar of support for others who seek their own truths. In the end, the path of the messenger is not just about carrying the truth, but about embodying it. Their journey becomes a testament to the transformative power of authenticity, inspiring others to embrace their own journeys with courage and determination. Through their unwavering commitment, the messenger not only changes the lives of those around them, but also leaves an indelible mark on the world, lighting the way for generations to come. Sometimes, the most profound messages are conveyed not through spoken words, but through the eloquence of silence. In a world teeming with noise, constant chatter, and endless demands for attention, silence emerges as a beacon of truth. It stands unshaken, unyielding, and unmistakably powerful, resonating louder than any spoken statement could ever hope to achieve. There is an understated yet profound strength in understanding when to hold your words, allowing your actions to become the voice that speaks on your behalf. In these moments, silence becomes a mirror, reflecting your authenticity while creating a space for others to confront their own beliefs and truths. The messenger, one who bears the mantle of delivering wisdom and awakening, recognizes the unparalleled power of silence. They grasp the delicate truth that not every moment requires a response. In fact, some of the most resounding messages are those left unspoken. By choosing silence, the messenger allows the truth to seep deeply into the hearts and minds of others. It is in this silence that reflection is born. This pause invites individuals to challenge the narratives they have been taught, to question long-held assumptions, and to seek out their personal truths. In this sacred quiet, the messenger creates a fertile ground where the seeds of awakening can take root and flourish. Silence becomes a gentle, yet compelling invitation for others to embark on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. Moreover, silence is a profound expression of resilience in the face of resistance. When confronted by provocation or opposition, the choice to remain silent can be a striking declaration of strength. Instead of engaging in fruitless debates or defending oneself against falsehoods, silence serves as a quiet yet resolute statement. It communicates that truth does not need to clamor for attention. It exists with quiet confidence, steady and unwavering. This restraint embodies a profound understanding. Sometimes, silence is the clearest and most authentic way to articulate what words cannot fully express. It is in this stillness that the weight of truth can be felt most profoundly. Yet, truth is not merely a force that exposes or disrupts. It also holds an immense capacity for healing. A true messenger does not merely seek to unveil lies or dismantle illusions. They also strive to mend, rebuild, and restore. The journey toward truth is rarely easy. As individuals confront the dismantling of their previous realities, they often experience emotions such as fear, anger, or shame. These feelings are natural responses to the unraveling of the world as they once knew it. In these moments of vulnerability, the messenger's role shifts. Compassion becomes their most vital tool, guiding those who struggle with the discomfort of transformation. True messengers understand that truth, at its core, is not a weapon to wound but a light to liberate. They extend empathy and kindness to those grappling with the awakening process, offering them the space to process, grieve, and heal. In doing so, they become more than just conveyors of truth. They become facilitators of hope and renewal. Through compassion, the messenger demonstrates that truth and love are not opposites but partners in the journey toward wholeness. By nurturing others with grace, they create an environment where change is welcomed, not feared. This delicate balance of firmness and gentleness allows the messenger to be both a revealer and a healer, crafting a pathway where transformation is met with understanding rather than condemnation. Even those chosen to lead often find themselves hesitating. The mantle of responsibility can feel immense, and the weight of expectation can be daunting. These reluctant leaders wrestle with self-doubt, questioning whether they possess the strength, wisdom, or worthiness to fulfill their calling. Yet, this hesitation is not a weakness. It is a testament to their humility and the depth of their understanding. They recognize that leadership is not a pursuit of personal glory, but a sacred duty to serve a higher purpose. They know that their voice and presence are not for themselves, but for those they are meant to guide toward truth and light. Over time, the reluctant leader's hesitation begins to fade as they embrace the significance of their role. They come to understand that their leadership is not about their own abilities, but about their willingness to serve others selflessly. When they step into their purpose, they transform not only the lives of those they lead, but also their own. They become living examples of courage and faith, proving that true leadership is a journey of self-discovery as much as it is a mission to uplift others. Through their service, they embody the profound truth that leadership is an act of love, a commitment to guide, inspire, and nurture those in their care. One of the greatest challenges for any messenger is the fear of rejection. To speak the truth and live authentically is to risk misunderstanding, judgment, and criticism. This fear is particularly poignant when the rejection comes from those they cherish or respect. It is a pain that can cause even the most steadfast messenger to question their path. Yet, it is within this fear that the greatest growth occurs. Rejection, painful as it may be, serves as a crucible, refining the messenger's resolve and deepening their understanding of their purpose. Ultimately, the messenger's journey is one of courage, compassion, and unwavering commitment to truth. Through silence, they create space for reflection and awakening. Through strength, they maintain their integrity in the face of resistance. Through compassion, they transform truth into a force of healing and hope. And through their leadership, they inspire others to embrace the light within themselves. This is the true power of the messenger: to illuminate the path, to nurture the weary, and to guide the world toward a future filled with truth, love, and boundless possibility. Rejection, a word that often evokes feelings of pain and inadequacy, is in reality not a reflection of your worth, but rather an expression of others' fears and insecurities. The path of a messenger is seldom easy. It demands courage, resilience, and an unyielding commitment to the truth. Often, it means standing alone, weathering waves of criticism and judgment from those who fail to understand. Yet, in enduring these trials, the messenger becomes stronger, more resolute. Rejection, far from being a barrier, is an essential milestone on this journey. It signals that you are challenging the norm, awakening those around you, and making a meaningful impact. Without such resistance, there would be no indication that your efforts are disrupting complacency or provoking thought. Through rejection, the messenger refines both their message and their inner resolve. Each instance of standing firm in your truth chips away at the fear of judgment, gradually rendering it powerless. To overcome rejection is to step into your power fully. It is a profound acknowledgement that the message you carry transcends any need for approval or external validation. The world may not always comprehend your mission, but those destined to hear your message will resonate deeply with it. These are the individuals you are meant to reach, and for them, your courage matters. Rejection, then, becomes not a detour, but a rite of passage, an opportunity to demonstrate courage and conviction. Walking this path transforms you profoundly. The person you once were begins to recede into the background as your inner light grows more radiant. Embracing your role as a messenger allows you to step into your authentic self. Doubts about your worth dissolve, replaced by a clear recognition of your purpose. You come to see yourself as a beacon of truth, a source of light in the darkness, guiding others toward clarity and safety. This transformation is not merely external, it reshapes you from within. By walking steadfastly in your truth, you heal old wounds, shed layers of fear and insecurity, and evolve into a version of yourself that is bold, purposeful, and aligned with destiny. The journey of becoming the light is marked by a profound shift in identity. No longer do you seek permission to be who you are. Instead, you embody your truth fully, unapologetically. This light within you speaks volumes, eliminating any need to prove yourself to others. By simply radiating authenticity, you inspire those around you to do the same. You become a living testament to the power of truth, courage, and purpose. In your presence, others find encouragement to embrace their own authenticity, to speak their truths, and to walk confidently in their own purpose. The impact of the messenger extends far beyond their personal transformation. When the messenger speaks, their words carry the weight of countless voices that have been silenced, suppressed, or too fearful to rise. The message ignites a ripple effect, stirring those who hear it to awaken, question, and seek their own truths. This awakening is not confined to individuals. It creates a collective shift in consciousness. One voice, one message, one truth can inspire a movement that transforms communities, reshapes societies, and even alters the trajectory of the world. The ripple effect of a messenger's work is profound. It begins with a single spark, but grows into a wave of change, touching lives in ways the messenger may never fully witness. Each person who is inspired to embrace truth, authenticity, and purpose contributes to a larger movement of transformation. This collective awakening has the power to heal the world, one individual at a time. Though the messenger may not see the full extent of their influence, they can rest assured that their efforts are part of something far greater than themselves. Ultimately, embracing the role of a messenger is not about seeking recognition, power, or fame. It is about fulfilling a purpose with unwavering conviction, sharing the truth, and inspiring others to do the same. The world may not always understand or accept you, but the truth you carry is undeniable. By living this truth, you lead others to their own awakening, helping them uncover their potential and step into their purpose. The final truth is simple, yet profoundly significant. As a messenger, you are not just an individual. You are a part of a global awakening that cannot be stopped. Your message is a key to unlocking the potential in others, a catalyst for transformation that will ripple through countless lives. Stand firm in your purpose, knowing that your journey is about far more than yourself. It is about lighting the way for others, offering them hope, clarity, and inspiration. You are the light the world needs. And as you continue to walk in your truth, you will guide others toward their own awakening, creating a legacy that transcends time. The moment you answer the call to become a messenger, your life embarks on an extraordinary transformation that touches every corner of your existence. It is not merely a decision to speak your truth. It is a profound awakening of your soul, a moment when your inner being aligns with a divine purpose greater than yourself. This call is not a polite invitation, but a powerful force, a celestial pull that stirs the deepest parts of your essence. It awakens aspects of your soul that may have lain dormant for years, parts of you that you may have forgotten or perhaps never fully discovered. Suddenly, you feel the undeniable weight of your purpose. Yet, it does not burden you. Instead, it resonates as an unshakable truth that fills every fiber of your being with clarity and determination. Answering this call is not simply about making a choice. It is about recognizing what has always been destined for you. There is no need to understand every detail of the path ahead. The journey requires faith, a trust in the unfolding process, and a belief that your calling exists for a profound reason. The message you carry within you is unique, and the world is in desperate need of it. Only by stepping fully into your potential can you unlock the transformative power you possess. This journey is not just about changing the external world. It is also about the metamorphosis that occurs within you. As you embrace your role as a messenger, you sense an unshakable knowing that your path will shape not only the world around you, but also your very self. This awakening brings profound personal transformations. You begin to evolve emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually in ways you never imagined possible. The journey, however, is not without its trials. The truth you uncover may reveal uncomfortable or even painful realities that demand to be faced. Yet, these challenges are not obstacles. They are stepping stones leading you to greater understanding and clarity of your mission. Each test refines your soul, strengthening your connection to the universe and sharpening the message you are destined to deliver. With every step forward, you shed layers of fear, doubt, and limitation. You grow lighter, freer, and more attuned to your divine purpose, moving closer to the realization of your full potential. As you align with this purpose, you discover that your life is no longer about individual success or personal fulfillment alone. Instead, it becomes intertwined with the collective journey of humanity. You come to see that you are not walking this path alone. Others, too, are awakening to their callings, and together, you form a powerful force for change. The chosen ones are not isolated. They are united by a shared mission to illuminate the world with truth and light. This collective energy becomes a beacon of hope, a tide of transformation that has the power to uplift humanity. Fear, of course, is an inevitable part of the journey. It is a universal experience, especially for those called to lead. Yet, for the chosen ones, courage is found in the act of moving forward despite the presence of fear. Leadership is not about the absence of fear, but about standing tall and resolute even when fear threatens to consume you. It is about trusting in the higher purpose of your message, believing in its importance, and pushing through the doubts that try to hold you back. This courage, forged in the crucible of uncertainty, becomes your greatest strength. When you rise to the challenges of leadership, you will encounter moments that test your resolve. Fear of failure, judgment, and rejection may cloud your vision and shake your confidence. But these trials are opportunities to uncover the depths of your strength. True courage is not about grand gestures or public displays. It is about the quiet, unwavering determination that resides within you. It is the inner fortitude that drives you to keep going, even when the way forward is unclear. This quiet strength becomes the foundation of your leadership. Being a leader also means embracing vulnerability. It requires the humility to acknowledge your humanity and the grace to accept that mistakes are an inevitable part of the journey. Leadership is not about achieving perfection, but about demonstrating perseverance. It is about continuing to lead with conviction, even when the path is fraught with difficulty and even when others doubt you. Vulnerability, far from being a weakness, is a testament to your authenticity and courage. The chosen ones are those who rise above fear, not because they are fearless, but because they choose to act in the face of their fears. Their courage becomes a source of inspiration for others. When you lead with integrity and authenticity, you ignite a spark in those around you. Your strength, vulnerability, and commitment to your cause encourage others to confront their own fears and step into their roles as leaders. Courage, it seems, is contagious. As a chosen one, Your bravery becomes the catalyst for a wave of boldness that ripples far beyond your immediate circle, inspiring transformation on a grand scale. Being a messenger is rarely about taking the easy or well-trodden path. Instead, it is about embarking on a journey that often defies societal norms and expectations. The road ahead may be uncertain and unconventional, but it is in this uncertainty that true transformation occurs. While the conventional path may offer comfort and security, it is the uncharted and often challenging route that leads to profound growth and enlightenment. This is the path of the chosen ones, a journey marked by courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to their higher calling. The road less traveled is often misunderstood by those who observe from the sidelines. It is a path shrouded in solitude, littered with obstacles, and filled with moments of doubt that test the very core of your resolve. There will be days when you question whether the choices you have made are the right ones. Yet, as the messenger of a higher truth, you carry a deeper understanding. This path is not merely a personal endeavor. It is a sacred mission that demands unwavering dedication and an unshakable sense of purpose. You recognize that the world is in need of your unique insights, your wisdom born of experience, and your courage to stand apart. It is precisely your divergence from the norm that equips you with the power to guide others toward their own awakening and self-realization. Walking the unconventional path requires immense bravery, a willingness to step into the unknown with faith as your compass. It calls upon you to trust that the universe will provide what is needed at every turn. Growth rarely emerges from the confines of comfort. Instead, it flourishes when you dare to take risks, confront your fears, and make challenging decisions. The road ahead may be unclear, but the process itself is a lesson in surrender and trust. You learn that life's most profound transformations occur when you embrace uncertainty, for it is in these moments of vulnerability that your true potential is revealed. This unconventional journey is not for the faint-hearted. It is reserved for those who are prepared to step into their fullest power, who are willing to face their fears and transcend the limitations imposed by societal expectations. As you walk this path, your courage becomes a source of inspiration for others. Through your actions, you show the world what is possible when one breaks free from the chains of conformity and embraces a life of authenticity. You challenge the status quo, demonstrating that life's greatest rewards are found in daring to be different. By embodying the essence of this journey, you encourage others to discover their unique purpose and trust that their gifts, too, have a place in this world. Resilience stands as one of the defining qualities of those called to this higher mission. In a world often characterized by chaos and unpredictability, the ability to rise from adversity distinguishes the true messenger from the rest. Challenges will arise, failures will occur, and moments of hardship will test your spirit. Yet it is precisely in these trials that your true strength comes to light. Resilience is not just a quality. It is a lifeline that propels you forward even when the weight of your mission feels unbearable. Resilience embodies the ability to face setbacks with grace, to learn from each fall, and to move forward with renewed determination and wisdom. The messenger's path is never smooth. There will be times when the journey feels insurmountable, when the burdens seem too heavy to bear. But it is in these moments of despair that resilience shines brightest. It is the power to rise from the ashes, to rebuild after each fall, and to press on despite the barriers in your way. Resilience is not the absence of pain, but the ability to transform pain into fuel for growth and self-discovery. It is a fire that burns within, lighting the way forward when all else seems dark and uncertain. Your resilience does not exist in isolation. It radiates outward, touching the lives of those who witness your journey. Each time you rise from the depths of a challenge, you inspire others to confront their own struggles with courage and hope. Your perseverance becomes a beacon of light, reminding others that they too possess the strength to overcome adversity. Through your example, they learn that life's storms can be weathered and that on the other side of hardship lies the potential for profound transformation. To fully embody the role of a messenger, one must transcend the ego. The ego, with its insistent desire for approval, validation, and recognition, can be a formidable obstacle. Yet, the messenger's mission transcends personal ambition. It is a calling to serve a purpose greater than oneself. True fulfillment comes not from seeking fame or glory, but from acting with humility, authenticity, and love. Transcending the ego involves releasing the need to control how others perceive you. It means letting go of the desire to be praised for your efforts or recognized for your sacrifices. As a messenger, your task is not to seek personal accolades, but to serve the truth with integrity. The less you are tethered to the ego's demands, the more freely you can channel the wisdom and clarity required for your mission. By setting aside personal desires, you become a pure vessel through which truth and inspiration can flow. The ego often manifests as fear, doubt, and insecurity, whispering that you are not enough or that your efforts will go unnoticed. But by transcending these illusions, you tap into a deeper reservoir of strength and purpose. You come to understand that your worth is not defined by external validation, but by your alignment with the divine purpose that guides you. In letting go of the ego, you discover a freedom that allows your message to resonate with authenticity and power. In this journey of self-discovery and service, you learn that the road less traveled is not just a path of personal growth, but a bridge that connects others to their own potential. Your courage, resilience, and humility become the foundation of a legacy that inspires others to step into their truth and embrace their unique gifts. As the messenger, you illuminate the way for others, showing that even in the face of uncertainty and adversity, the human spirit has the power to rise, transform, and create a brighter future. Transcending the ego, the path to authentic leadership. To transcend the ego is to shed the armor of self-importance and step into the realm of true humility. In this state, you become a vessel for a higher truth, unburdened by the selfish motives of personal gain. Your actions are no longer dictated by a hunger for recognition or achievement, but arise from an authentic desire to uplift and empower others. This transformation allows you to lead with sincerity and integrity, inspiring those around you to rise above their own limitations. When you embody humility and authenticity, you illuminate a path for others to follow, demonstrating the profound joy of living in alignment with a purpose greater than oneself. Breaking free, the journey beyond conditioning. The first step toward embracing your role as a messenger of truth is to liberate yourself from the chains of societal conditioning. From the moment we are born, we are immersed in a web of expectations woven by society, family, and culture. These forces shape our beliefs, often confining us to a narrow vision of who we are and what we can become. The journey of the messenger begins with questioning these deeply ingrained assumptions, daring to defy the status quo, and seeking a truth that resonates with the soul. Liberating oneself from this conditioning is far from easy. It requires courage to confront the limiting beliefs and patterns that have silently dictated your life for years. It means venturing into the unknown, questioning the very foundation of your identity, and dismantling the false constructs you have built to fit into the mold of conformity. This process can be unsettling, even painful, as it involves unlearning what you once held as undeniable truths. Yet, within this unraveling lies the seed of awakening, a gateway to profound self-discovery and empowerment. Awakening to authenticity and freedom. As you shed the layers of conditioning, a new horizon of freedom unfolds before you. No longer tethered by societal norms or the expectations of others, you are free to embrace your authentic self. You begin to live according to your own values, driven by a deeper connection to your inner truth. This liberation marks the beginning of your journey as a true messenger, unburdened by the fears and constraints that once held you captive. In this newfound freedom, you gain a clarity of vision that reveals the systems of control and fear that bind others. You see how these invisible forces perpetuate doubt, ignorance, and suffering. With this awareness, You become a catalyst for change, using your liberation as a beacon to guide others toward their own emancipation. Through your awakening, you create a ripple effect, empowering those around you to reclaim their truth and transcend the barriers that once confined them. Healing the heart, a messenger's journey to wholeness. The path of the messenger is not merely about delivering wisdom. It is a journey of deep personal healing. To heal the heart, you must confront the wounds and unresolved pain that linger in the depths of your being. This process demands vulnerability, the courage to face the emotions you have buried and to acknowledge the shadows you have long avoided. By leaning into your pain, you open the door to transformation, emerging on the other side with a stronger, more compassionate connection to your true self. Healing requires shedding the protective mask that shielded you from discomfort. It involves standing fully present with your emotions, no matter how raw or overwhelming they may seem. While revisiting old wounds can be daunting, the liberation it brings is unparalleled. With each layer of pain you release, you make room for love, joy, and fulfillment to enter your life in ways you never imagined possible. This journey of healing is not a single moment of triumph, but a gradual unfolding. Each step forward brings clarity, revealing the wisdom and strength hidden beneath your scars. Setbacks may arise, but they are not failures. They are opportunities for deeper growth and understanding. As you heal, you not only transform your own life, but also become a source of inspiration for others. Your resilience becomes a testament to the power of emotional freedom, showing those who struggle that healing is not only possible, but inevitable with perseverance. Speaking the language of the universe, the chosen ones, those who embrace their calling, possess an extraordinary gift, the ability to communicate in the language of the universe. This language transcends words, resonating with the essence of all things. It is a silent, profound connection to the divine, accessed through intuition, synchronicity, and energy. When you align with this frequency, your words carry a magnetic power that can shift perspectives, heal wounds, and reshape realities. In embodying this universal language, you become a conduit for transformation. Your message resonates not only in the minds of those who hear it, but deep within their hearts and souls. This is the power of a true messenger, to inspire others to rise, to awaken to their own potential, and to step into the light of their authentic selves. To speak from a place of divine knowledge requires a profound transformation in the way we perceive and understand ourselves and the world around us. It is an invitation to trust that the wisdom we seek is already within us, waiting to be uncovered. The universe communicates with us through subtle and mysterious means. In the whispers of intuition, the symbolism of dreams, the meaningful coincidences we call synchronicities, and the quiet signs that guide our steps. When we open ourselves to this divine guidance, we become conduits for a wisdom that transcends our individual experiences. Our words and actions begin to resonate with a universal truth, touching the souls of others in ways that are deeply meaningful and transformative. The remarkable beauty of this divine language lies in its transcendence of logic and reason. It is not merely an intellectual construct. It is a language felt within the heart and soul. Speaking from this sacred space allows us to bypass the mental filters and defenses that often obscure genuine connection. Our words, imbued with the essence of divine knowledge, have the power to inspire, uplift, and awaken. For those who receive them, they act as a spark that ignites latent potential and awakens a deeper understanding of life's purpose. As you embrace the practice of speaking the language of the universe, you may notice the world responding in profound and unexpected ways. Opportunities seem to arise effortlessly, meaningful connections blossom, and synchronicities appear with astonishing frequency. This alignment with divine wisdom creates a magnetic energy that draws positive experiences, people, and insights into your life. The more you anchor yourself in this space of divine knowledge, the more you align with your higher purpose, becoming a vessel for the transformative power of universal truth. For those who are called as the chosen ones, this alignment brings with it a sacred responsibility. This calling is not to be taken lightly, as it is a commitment to serve the greater good and contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. The chosen ones are tasked with being agents of change, dedicating themselves to uplifting and transforming the world around them. This path requires unwavering humility, integrity, and a profound dedication to the well-being of all. It is not about seeking personal recognition or glory, but about embracing the understanding that our lives are part of an intricate tapestry of shared human experience. To serve the greater good often demands putting the needs of others above one's own. It is a call to selflessness, requiring the sacrifice of personal time, energy, and comfort for the sake of healing and progress. In a society that often glorifies individual achievement and material success, this can be a challenging concept to embody. Yet, the chosen ones understand that true fulfillment arises not from self-centered pursuits, but from contributing to a purpose greater than oneself. This service becomes a source of profound joy and spiritual growth, transforming not only the individual, but also the world they touch. Leadership is an intrinsic part of this responsibility. To lead as a chosen one means stepping forward with courage, compassion, and wisdom, not only in moments of triumph, but also in times of hardship and uncertainty. True leaders inspire others through their actions, encouraging them to step into their own power and embrace their potential to serve the collective good. The ripple effect of such leadership extends far beyond the immediate sphere of influence, creating waves of positive change that reverberate throughout society. At its core, serving the greater good is rooted in the recognition of life's interconnectedness. Every action, no matter how small, carries the potential to create profound impact. By answering the call to serve, the chosen ones contribute to the healing and evolution of humanity as a whole. Their lives become living testaments to the transformative power of selfless service, reminding us all that the greatest joy comes from helping others and being part of something larger than ourselves. However, stepping into the role of a chosen one is not without challenges. Criticism and judgment from others often accompany this journey, whether from friends, family, or society at large. These judgments can be painful, evoking feelings of self-doubt, fear, or insecurity. Yet, rising above such negativity is an essential part of fulfilling the sacred calling. It requires finding inner peace and standing firm in the knowledge that one's actions are aligned with a higher truth and purpose. Criticism, though often difficult to endure, can serve as an opportunity for growth. The chosen ones learn to view judgment not as a measure of their worth or the value of their mission, but as a reflection of the perspectives and limitations of those offering it. By maintaining focus on their purpose, they cultivate an inner resilience that remains unshaken by external opinions. This resilience becomes a source of strength, enabling them to continue their work despite challenges and opposition. Finding peace in the face of criticism demands a deep sense of self-awareness and self-love. It involves understanding that one's value is not contingent upon the approval or acceptance of others. Instead, it is rooted in a profound trust in the guidance of the divine and an unwavering commitment to the path of service. This inner peace acts as a protective shield, guarding against the negativity and judgments that may arise. It empowers the chosen ones to stay true to their mission, reminding them that their lives are guided by a purpose far greater than the fleeting opinions of the world. In embracing their role as messengers and leaders, the chosen ones illuminate the path for others, demonstrating the transformative power of living in alignment with divine wisdom. Their journey, though filled with challenges, becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration, calling all of humanity to rise to a higher purpose and embrace the interconnected beauty of life. The more you elevate yourself above the realm of judgment, the more you embody a powerful example for others to follow. Your ability to remain resilient and serene amidst criticism becomes a beacon of inspiration, illuminating a path for those around you. By demonstrating unwavering authenticity and strength, you silently teach others the profound art of standing firm in their truth, regardless of external opinions or societal pressures. This practice does more than bolster your personal growth. It ignites a ripple effect of empowerment, urging others to embrace their true selves with courage and determination. In choosing authenticity over fear, you become a catalyst for transformation, not just in your own life, but in the lives of countless others who are touched by your example. The journey of the chosen ones, however, is never intended to be a solitary path. It serves as a poignant reminder that their work transcends personal ambition and resonates as part of a grander movement that bridges generations and transcends physical boundaries. When you unite with others who share a similar purpose, you tap into an inexhaustible well of wisdom, fresh perspectives, and invaluable resources. Each member of this sacred collective brings their unique talents, perspectives, and gifts, enriching the shared experience and fostering an environment of diversity and innovation. In this communal space, individuality becomes a strength, as every contribution builds a stronger, more cohesive whole. Through the power of this collective spirit, you find yourself growing at an accelerated pace, absorbing lessons that may have otherwise taken years to uncover. You are not merely learning. You are evolving, supported by a community that amplifies your efforts and encourages your ambitions. Together, this unified force achieves outcomes far beyond the scope of any single individual. The essence of community lies in the recognition that we are far more powerful together than we could ever be alone. It is in this unity that we discover the potential to create enduring, meaningful change, a transformation that not only impacts our present, but shapes a brighter future for generations to come.